Texas Command Center, in the heart of the resistance, is Alex Jones.
Millie Weaver here, co-hosting with Alex Jones and Mike Cernovich. And, it's really important to note here that the Republican Party will kind of criticize just about any little thing and start infighting immediately within each other because we all kind of think objectively. Whereas if you notice, the Democrat Party will actually loyally follow whoever it is that's their person, be it Hillary or Obama, to a fault. They're like a cult. It's like they don't even have individual thought process to have criticism of their own party. And that has led to their downfall in overly supporting Hillary Clinton when they shouldn't have to begin with. But we also see the downfalls within the Republican Party where there's so much infighting all the time. It's like, can we just get it together so we can actually keep our president in office?
Mike Cernovich, I just can't believe that they're still attacking viciously as Trump and all of us together, with God's help, crushed them. And I just think they're crazy enough, and they've been saying it, they're going to try to kill the president. I really think that's where that's going. I want to ask you that first. And then, look, I knew there was some animosity between some of the Breitbart people at the top and some of the folks in the White House. I tried to stay out of it because Bannon had a little bit more credibility as being a patriot. He kind of just blew into town in the last few years and took over Breitbart after Breitbart mysteriously died. So I just, sat there and like 5, 10, 15 stories a day we link to, cover it, boom, boom, boom. For every 100 stories we link to on them, maybe one mention of us, usually kind of a snipe, an attack. I mean, even Daily Caller does that. I don't freak out. Daily Caller wrote a piece attacking me. Fine, knock me out, baby. Let's go. If you think we're not on the same team, that's fine. I'm not going to stab you in the back. But now that if he stays on top of it with the Soros connections and the Chinese communist connections and this crap, for the good of the country, Breitbart has some great journalists and great people, and of course a great man founded it, and Drudge breathed life into it. Let's give Drudge the credit for the Promethean fire. Drudge founded Breitbart. Okay. That's what, and helped Breitbart and the whole 9 yards. Breitbart did a great job as well. But let's just give credit where it's due, because these sociopaths never want to give the credit. You give the credit to know what's victory and what's working and to celebrate it. I celebrate all these people. I don't like seeing Bannon's fall. It makes me sick.
Yeah, that's actually...
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of investing in people and having them crap all over us. Bunch of crap. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Treason. It's really infuriating.
And then they accuse us of treason. Yeah. We're the Americans. You got it? We're bringing the country back in the freedom bank. Get out of the way. You keep running your damn mouths, you're going to get war. Go ahead, Cernovich, sorry.
Well, the issue is that they all think they're better than us. Because friends of mine will text me and go, that in D.C., the Daily Caller and the Breitbart people, they're laughing at you and Alex. They make fun of you. Why do you link to their stuff? And I go, look, keep me out of the drama. I'm in it to win it. I don't care if some little, soy boy with 5,000 followers on Twitter, because he works for the Daily Caller or Breitbart. Oh, you're such a real journalist, but we're the fake journalists, even though I can't go out in public without being recognized when I go out with you.
Join our enemies.
Yeah.
Don't they understand dishonor is not what you want?
Yeah, they're snide, they're jealous because we are the real celebrities. We're the famous people. We're the people who have an impact. So I always tell people, I don't care. I will link to people who are throwing down fire on the enemy. But Drudge, who did Drudge light up on Christmas? Your website and mine. Christmas lights. Matt Drudge has never, and that's why Matt Drudge is a winner, and that's why everybody has...
He's not just kissing his ass. He is the big man.
Oh, yeah. He made all of us.
Much of what we've done is because of Drudge.
Yeah, people go...
Drudge has proven himself, and he's stayed loyal to the cause, which, remember, the cause before even the Trump train and Trump movement, the cause is the patriot movement that we originally started, that you started.
Well, here's the deal. Drudge obviously knew that Bannon was bad news from what I saw in the last 6 months, and he never gossips. I wish he'd have told me, but he just doesn't do it, period. I wish I'd have gotten more warnings about this, Mike.
Yeah, well, the issue is a lot of people don't understand the concept like derivative social status. If you're relevant because of your association with somebody, or just maybe you never played team sports, protect the quarterback. Trump's a quarterback. No matter, you can be the hot crap running back, offensive lineman, wide receiver, cornerback.
But you're a piece of crap if you don't do your job and the quarterback gets his knee broken.
Yeah, you protect the quarterback.
Hurt Trump's image in the first place. Even putting Bannon in hurt Trump's image because they try to attach alt-right and racist white supremacists with
They
Bannon.
say this bunny book is white supremacist. Bunny book we sell because it's got a blonde bunny.
Well, Bannon, to give the devil his due, Bannon and Cambridge Analytica and all that stuff did really help with the swing states. And again, that's why for me it's such a troublesome position to be in, because I have such emotional affection for a lot of the people.
He come out and said I was taken out of context. What
Yeah.
was he thinking meeting with that demon?
What was the mistake?
Mike Cernovich, do you think that Breitbart should get rid of Steve Bannon?
I think Steve Bannon, rather than Breitbart get rid of him, I think Bannon should go start his own media stuff. He has his own money. He has his own talent. He has an interesting message.
Exactly. Don't just live off the work of Andrew Breitbart. Let's see him. He's such a big man. He wants to be president. How about he goes and builds a new dynamo media empire and shows us his stuff?
That's what he should do, and we need that anyway.
He didn't create it like Roger Ailes. He didn't create it like Matt Drudge. He didn't create it like Andrew Breitbart. He didn't create it like Mike Cernovich or Alex Jones or Joseph Farah or folks like Tucker Carlson. He didn't create anything. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
So that's what he needs to do. That's what people go, because people go, well, you never bash Bannon. And I said, look, man, I just want it. And this is what frustrates me about the whole thing. I just want everybody to win. Even the people who don't like me, even my haters, even the losers, I want everybody to get a bonus. I want the economy to be good.
We know he's a big fat snake he's got to be dealt with.
It's like, I just want, and it's so frustrating to just watch people lose when we are entering a new golden era where there's never been more opportunity.
Exactly. I wanted to be in my X-Wing with Bannon right beside us and everybody else were blowing up the Death Star.
Meanwhile,
Not having him like giving the codes to the enemy. Here's the codes,
Meanwhile, all this controversy is there to distract us from the fact that our economy is doing amazing. Our stock market is doing amazing. Trump keeps trying to desperately tweet this out like, hey.
And by the way, we're not being cheerleaders just to be cheerleaders.
No.
Trump is fighting for his life to deliver to us.
Exactly, and we are benefiting. Our country is benefiting, and this is literally just to completely cover that up, distract people from the fact that
instead of our country coming back, our jobs coming back,
they are.
Instead, I'm looking at this wolf devil. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cernovich.
Well, we might be the only honest people in media, because I remember when people said we all turned on Trump. Because we actually criticize him to help him be better, and when he's doing amazing, we praise him, and then people go, oh, you're just Trump cheerleaders. It's like, wait a minute, you said 4 months ago we turned on him and we were anti-Trump. That's because we do real honest journalism here, and we called out the bad and we praise the good, and that's the way every journalist should be.
We're cheerleaders of America, of our country, of the idea of making America great again. It's not about Trump. Trump could go corrupt and fall to the wayside, but there's still going to be this movement
It's about
that wants
delivering.
to make America great again.
Exactly. And notice, the executive orders for the child pedophile stuff and all, it's all happening. It's all real. The media's like, there's no pedophilia. Trump's not going to stop pedophilia. And you're like, wow, all you writers, are you pedophiles too? Or are you so soulless for a paycheck? You're on team boy rape. You're on team kidnap little girls. Because they don't just rape them. That's the Renfields, higher level. They torture those little kids to death.
It's a no-brainer. A Big Berkey water filter is the one you need, period. You need a water filter that removes chlorine, fluoride, pharmaceuticals, BPA, and other endocrine disruptors, pesticides, bacteria, viruses, and much more, right? And does it all at only 2 cents per gallon. Get the original and most trusted name in gravity water filtration, Big Berkey. And now GCM listeners receive 5% off.
What's up, Periscope? I'm doing the fourth hour with Alex Jones and Millie Weaver, and so you're hearing it. So what you're hearing over there is Alex and Millie and the InfoWars official studio, and then you're kind of watching me. I like to do it that way. I like to do multi-streams. By the way, January 22nd, 23rd, big new stuff coming. I got a whole new show coming that is unlike anything on the internet. Nobody is doing what I'm going to do. We have the Night for Freedom January 20th. But when I come back from New York and get settled in, brand new show. It's going to be fun, light, exciting, insightful. But nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. And that's what I want to do. I want to do more artistic content. What do you think of my hair? I did my hair for you guys. So I did my hair. Wanted to look good here. I got a suit and tie on here. Keeping it a little casual though, so I got the top button unbuttoned, Casual Friday. Got the custom suit. It's actually not custom. I get it from Suit Supply. No. Nobody cuts anybody off when we're on. Nobody cuts anybody off when we're on. We all run our mouths. So that's just what we do. So you put three people, and sometimes we cross lines. Who's going to A Night for Freedom? Who here got their ticket for A Night for Freedom? Who's going to A Night for Freedom? Looking dapper, thank you. Yeah, I get dressed up. I cleaned up nice. I gotta look a little. Turn the swag factor up for you. Did the hair. No Botox. Maybe I will get some Botox though. I think I'm gonna get a little Botox right here, a little Botox right there. Maybe a little bit. A Night for Freedom.com. A Night for Freedom.com. Learn all about it. Learn all about it. So we're going to be going back on 30 seconds-ish.
To do it, his first hire, Alex Marlowe, became one of the best news editors.
Tap the screen.
Give
me some likes. If you like what I'm saying, tap the screen. If you like what I'm doing, tap the screen. What do you think they're doing to Bannon? I am independent of everybody. I don't have Mercer money. So I'm funded by tens of thousands of people. So there is no Mercer money to take away from me. Just reality. There is no Mercer money. That's why you never want to get used to anybody's money. Never get used to it. Who did I sell out to? Yeah, right.
All right, Mike, can you hear me?
I got you.
Okay, hey, I just want to let you know that Alex is bringing us back into the segment. He'd love to do the whole show with you guys.
Yeah, it's more fun that way anyway. I don't like doing it by myself.
Excellent. Here's the feed.
The Alex Jones Show.
1776, baby, trumps everything the globalists are launching. And yes, the founding fathers were Christians, and they were quite a bit of things, big readers. And you know what 1776 is in numerology? It's 3 sevens. It's completion. And so it starts with 1, and then you've got 6, the fallen, failed man. In the succession, when man was better before the fall. That's why it's 7-7. We're fallen 6, but from the beginning, God takes us back to the future, and we become perfected again.
That literally just blew my mind. And you know what?
And they say it's satanic because the Satanists launched their operation the same year trying to counter us.
And 1776 will commence again if you try to take our president out.
And see, I'm not a part of a secret society or anything, but it's like I told this big writer, I said, I'm kind of like, a lot of us like the head of the Illuminati, but not the evil Illuminati. There's no secret groups, there's no blood, it's not about power, it's not about Satan. It's illumination that God actually creates, and they call themselves illuminated when Christ is the real light. Lucifer is the false light. That's why in the Bible, Christ is the morning star, but so is the Lucifer. We go, oh, it's the same thing. No. Christ is the real morning star. Lucifer is trying to be the real morning star. And people with the real esoteric stuff.
You're the leader of the Jedi Force.
Well, the point is that we launched the real revolution, the real new Atlantis. And this completely freaks out all the occultists when I talk about this, because they know this and they don't want this known.
And you know who's a Sith Lord, right? George Soros. And what does he have planned?
He's more, he's a super evil, like gremlin of the even bigger spiders behind that. Mike Cernovich, you want to comment on what I was just ranting about?
Well, I've always said, and we've talked about this, that we're in a different era now within the collective consciousness, and that's why people. So I'll give you an example. This is going to sound insane to people who don't understand the global brain theory of the world, but I was asked by a very intelligent reporter, and there are like 3 or 4 of them in America, and she said, how, she goes, why did you get into this whole politics stuff when I was really known as being a mindset expert, as a lifestyle expert, as something completely different? And I said, I was in Paris. And I was walking around, because I love to walk 5-10 miles a day, especially when I'm exploring a new city. And I was walking in Paris, and the sun had just set. And I saw a newsstand, and I saw nothing but yellow. And I go, what is this? It was a node, right? Well, what I saw at a conscious level was that Donald Trump's face was on the cover of some Parisian magazine, maybe Le Monde. And he was covering up the entire newsstand. And this was back when nobody said he had a chance to win a primary or anything. And I realized that was an energy network node, actually.
The group mind already knew he was what we needed.
Right.
And was going to then push it through. Just like the big study came out a few days ago that people within an hour of you getting a bacteria or virus, even though it's not replicated, you're not really sick yet. Somehow, we just see the body's gone into defense mode, and supercomputers can't tell it, but we can, because we are the real supercomputer. We're just babies just now discovering it. And the globalists know it's there. They know good people have it. The evil people shutter it. They don't. To be evil, you have to shutter yourself. You have to give up a lot of your real potential. That's why all the allegories, the evil wizard is always crippled and evil and ugly and bad and has arms and limbs that have been hacked off, because they have to give up their humanity, like Hitler being nerve gas for people in World War I and surviving. That's like an archetype of it, coming back from the dead, which he did, by the way, repeatedly. That's the archetype of these people. That's what they worship. It's like their Lazarus Project. We're getting into really sophisticated stuff here. The point is that I don't have to be in their fake Illuminati. My ancestors going back, founding Texas, founding the U.S., I'm not going to get into all the people because it sounds like bragging, but I couldn't even help it because that's the real chain. That's the real spirit. And if everybody else out there that loves liberty, you search your background, I guarantee you there's stuff like that there as well.
Exactly. It's in most every American's blood to want to resist tyranny, because everyone came from other countries to escape tyranny that came here. So it's just interesting to see that now we're at this point where we've got these big George Soros guys out there that want to try to do anything they can to keep us enslaved. Wow. And what does George Soros have planned? Well, on January 20th, there's going to be another massive nationwide Women's March / impeach Trump march. So we can expect that we're going to see another huge character assault on President Trump just leading up to this march to invigorate and encourage the women to all go out there.
And how do you get women to march to be Islamicist? You call it a women's march. It's the sickest joke on the planet. Sorry, go ahead. So they're launching a new major counteroffensive. He's putting hundreds of millions in. He put hundreds of millions just into the D.C. march.
And they even are partnered up with this thing called Rally Bus, which is essentially a charter bus that can connect people to rallies. So it's, for example, you can go from Chicago to D.C., and this is essentially to mobilize and get these Democrats.
And they give them food, they give them liquor, they give them everything.
Who's funding it?
Well, they admit Soros funds the women's marches.
George Soros is funding.
He gave $186 million to just the one in D.C.
Yeah, and this is going to be huge. And we can already assume that we're going to see more from the whole hashtag #MeToo, Gloria Allred front, coming after Trump.
And again, it's all about women, and it's these leaderless women, because there aren't powerful women leading them. They're literally being led into a trap. I mean, it's so painful. Mike Cernovich?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. We all see it. You can all see it. It's energy. And that is why they have destroyed, because our brains are drawn to energy. That's why, have you ever noticed you're walking down the sidewalk and you just suddenly veer left or you veer right, and then you're like, oh, wait, what was going on there?
Yeah, exactly.
There was like an energy portal. And the Donald Trump magazine cover thing in Paris for me in 2015, when everybody said, oh, this is a joke, that was actually plugging into a node, and that was plugging into a good node. That's why when I say that Trump he's a historical figure and a figure of destiny, you could plug into that. Likewise, it's like a Stargate, and likewise the pedophile.
That's why I backed him right away. I could feel it was real, and the enemy's hate only confirmed it, and expanding on that, because we all have that sixth sense. I feel feel the enemy's breaking. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Well, that's why they're trying to open up their own stargates, their own pedophile satanic stuff. You know, you ever notice that they say, oh, quit talking about pedophile conspiracy theories, but they're the ones who talk about it all the time. That's because unconsciously they know that is their stargate. Hollywood was their node into the Satanism and the pedophilia, and that's why they're so afraid, and that's why people like Meryl Streep, who praised Roman Polanski, that's why she's trying to attack Ivanka. And you think you're a Satanist, right? She is the one who cheered Roman Polanski, and now she's trying to get ahead of this.
They put them in a mind-controlled trance so that literally they support their victimizers. It's Stockholm Syndrome.
Well, let's be clear.
And that's why they're going to have Joe Biden, creepy Uncle Joe, the creepiest person of all, running for president. He's literally gearing up, and they're backing him. And when I'm going out there on the street and talking to all these liberals out there, they're like, yeah, Joe Biden. Yeah, and they don't think anything about the weird...
And people ask, why is he grabbing all these women's breasts and kids right in front of you? It's lesser magic. If he can do it right in front of you, that makes it even better. And these are all deep occultists, ladies and gentlemen, and they know all this stuff, and they use it against you and your family. And then they got all their Harry Potter movies and stuff to trick your kids to get into it. And it's not that it isn't real. The point is, it's all dark side stuff. You want to just go with God, your intuition, your gut, what's right. You don't want to be in these cults. These are people that know about God's power, but are trying to twist it on a smaller level because they are sick, evil, fallen people.
They know all about wordplay, how to essentially cast spells using NLP, put people in trance, and how to do it. It's very hard to do. It's very tricky. Even if you try to learn and hear from some of the people who've mastered these techniques,
it only works on people that are in a near sleep state. And that's what the TVs and all this stuff's about. And we're here to break you out of the trance, which I know you've done, but other people need to, and realize this is an epic war. Mike Cernovich?
Yeah, that's the zombie state, the zombie trance. For example, when I gave a talk at Columbia University, there were people of Antifa holding a sign that said no pedo bashing. And a lot of people, with no evidence, by the way, they have their own false flag conspiracy theories, claim that I planted it. And I said, well, wait a minute. You mean that Antifa and the left are such mindless zombies, they'll hold up anything that you give them? That is a far more interesting point that they're making, and that's what's become as the left.
That's right. The exciting conclusion straight ahead.
Fuel your body with Carnivore, the new digestive enzyme product by InfoWars Life. Digestive enzymes assist in the digestive process and increase the bioavailability of nutrients.
All right, Mike. We'll be back.
Okay, so we'll be... No, good. We'll be going back to the final segment on InfoWars, so you can listen in. I got the link too. You can always watch live on YouTube. You can comment there. I always like these free-flowing ones. I always like the free-flowing ones are always more fun.
Commonly associated with high meat diets. Just one pill with every high-protein meal helps increase the bioavailability and absorption of amino acids, the building blocks to your muscles. Carnivore also contains digestive enzymes to help digest fats and carbohydrates, so you can fully digest all
the global brain. Yeah, people don't understand. They think it's crazy, but because they're ignorant. They're not educated. A Night for Freedom, I mean, the ratio will be skewed for women. So a woman just said she had no date for A Night for Freedom. It's like 70% men, 30% women. So if I were a single lady, I would definitely go to A Night for Freedom. So that's for sure. Yeah, A Night for Freedom.com. Alex is pro-Matt Drudge. What are you talking about? The whole segment was Alex going off about Bannon, which, I don't like to do because I like Bannon. But, and that's the thing. We all don't have to agree. I think Bannon made a mistake. I think Bannon made a mistake and he needs to own it. And that's hard for people to do.
I'm going to spend a few minutes.
That's hard for people to do.
Just encouraging listeners to understand that when you buy T-shirts or water filtration systems or books or videos.
Yeah, Drudge has always hated Bannon. Alex Jones like stretch.
You are funding the revolution. I mean, I cannot say it any clearer. And so it is essential that you purchase the products at InfoWarsStore.com. I don't want to thank everybody that has, but we've got the best fluoride-free toothpaste with colloidal silver and with high-quality atomic iodine in it. You cannot beat that. For children and adults, we've got the best mouthwash designed by Dr. Jones. That's my dad, with colloidal silver and iodine as well. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. And your purchase of products stands with us, stands with America, stands with Trump, stands against the globalists and their satanic pedophile armies. And that's who they are, and they know we know who they are, and they're coming back against us, so we need your support.
Introducing FloraLife, the new probiotic line developed exclusively by InfoWars Life after years of research on the human microbiome. Not all probiotics are made the same. FloraLife probiotics use a unique targeted delivery system that bypasses the stomach and releases directly into the intestines for maximum effect. This is critical because stomach acid kills most probiotics. So if you don't have a targeted delivery probiotic, then you're cheating your gut health and your wallet. FloraLife supports your body's core where you need it most, including digestion, regularity, immunity, the gut lining, and metabolism.
All right, so we're going to be going live.
If your immune system is located in your gut,
We're going to go live. The final segment here. Yeah, you can go paypal.me/CERNOVICH. PayPal.me/Cernovich.
head to InfoWarsLife.com to pick up your
PayPal.me/Cernovich.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell,
Isn't it funny? All the surveillance, all the cameras on the TV watching you. It's all turned out to be true. But we didn't go out on a limb when I told people that 18, 19 years ago. It was in the patents. And now they admit, guess what? They're doing it. Of course. Mike Cernovich here doing a great job. We were doing a great job as well. Coming up, the one, the only, Owen Schroyer with Roger Stone. And sometimes, of course, Cernovich contributes to the War Room as well. A lot of exciting things happening. In 2018, I'm going to double down on the money for all the different satellites, different TV stations want. It's like at least 3 of them. And it'll be about $1.5 million a year. I'm not going out to get my own station on cable. That's like $10 to $20 million a year, and then no one watches it. I'm going to be... You guys got that music still up? Okay. It's not a big deal. I can keep talking with it on, but it's blasting in my ear. Anyways, the point is that we're deploying a whole bunch of important stuff, and we need your support. We need your prayers. And there's a paradox where the very best broadcast, this is one of the best we've had in 6 months. Everybody feels it, everybody sees it. The truth is just hitting on all cylinders. And then I have it plugged in like 2 hours because it's just so good. But if we don't do that, we're not here. They've written articles now across the country saying that Thump, the book, a children's book about the sweet bunny Donald Trump, is white supremacist. Okay, and then it comes with a poster, Alex and Thump, the Art of InfoWars, which the artist had the #1 New York Times best-selling graphic novel last year, Clinton Cash. They've made this new book. They wanted to get me involved in it. I did, and they flipped out because they don't want us having contact with children. It's all about them having the contact. So,
and feminist baby,
That's right. Yeah, but I didn't. So that's going on. But listen, now you're really fun. This is getting the books, the T-shirts, the high-quality supplements, free shipping store-wide. It's about to end. It's got to end. And I've already sold out of the Myco ZX at the lower price. There's a little bit left, but it's going back to full price. We're selling out of the colloidal silver, so it's not 67% off anymore. And everything by Monday is going to be back to its regular discounts, are like 20% usually. The air filtration, the storable food, it's all 50% or more. I mean, some of these are lost leaders. When you sign up for auto ship, an additional 10% off and cancel anytime. It's like 1 second. It's not like the mail order stuff when you're a kid. Like, cancel anytime, but it just keeps coming.
Yeah.
They keep charging you. This is completely different. Super Blue toothpaste, fortified with colloidal silver and iodine. That's about to end because it's about to sell out. And so, yes, what we do is we sell it really low price, and then when it's about gone, and we know there's months till more comes in maybe, then we sell it still discounted, but closer to full price to fund ourselves. And a lot of you go buy the products when it is closer to full price, and thank you, because it takes a lot of money to run this operation, and You folks really came through last year. They hit us. They took a lot of sponsors. They kicked us off Google Ads. They threw the kitchen sink at me, and I'm not whining. I asked for it all, and I'm going to belly up, and I'm going to take my licks. And you know what? I've never been a sadomasochist, but I don't enjoy pain. But this kind of pain I actually enjoy because I know it's the right thing. And as they say, pain is weakness leaving the body. So I trust in God, and so just thank you all for your support. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Stock up on Brain Force, Alpha Power, you name it. Mike Cernovich, you never talk about how folks support you. You never seem to plug. You seem to give money to all these different groups to launch their own operations. That's how I see Cernovich. These sociopaths don't get it, and psychopaths because they're so greedy. Mike Cernovich is like a wrecking ball against the globalist. All I see is good work from him. He's just out there beavering away, promoting everybody, and we see all the energy we get. We send him energy, and we just synergistically get more powerful against the globalists, which we need to do. We're under attack. We need to up our mass, our strength. We need to combine together and move forward. And these idiots don't get why we're successful. They just don't get it, Mike.
Well, they don't understand spirituality. They're not Christians or Muslims or Jews or Buddhists or anybody who try to plug into a greater force. So I've always said that I am just a node in the collective consciousness, and I'm trying to be a node emanating positive energy that builds people up, energy that uplifts people. And I don't plug myself probably as much as I should. I'm having a big event January 20th. You can go to anightforfreedom.com. Stefan Molyneux is going to be there. I think Owen Schroyer might be there. I was talking to him.
Anybody you want to come,
Yeah, Millie.
January 20th is going to be a spectacular day since you have this. Is this going to be kind of like the Deplorable?
Yeah, so it's going to be like a Deplorable where dress nice. You don't have to wear the full-on black tie affair. But January 20th, we're going to have professional comedian Owen Benjamin, who was banned for being politically incorrect from a Hollywood-level talent agency.
I was about to say, stuff like this is important to celebrate our free speech.
Exactly.
And to come together and say, we're not just still standing, we're winning. How do folks go to that? How do people find out about it?
Yeah, so the website is anightforfreedom.com, and you could just click on that and buy tickets. Gavin McKinnon.
It's a double meaning because we are knights.
Exactly, the K, exactly. And that's what I tell people is, look, nobody's attacked more than all of us, but we are winning, and that's why they're attacking us. I have the Rothschild family going after me now, sharing fabricated videos and audios and stuff about me. That's the level that we're playing at now, where the Rothschilds, who are friends with Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Clinton, that is the level.
I'm under attack by the same folks, and I'm not ready to get into it yet, but it's incredible. And what's amazing is they will literally go after everybody around you, literally try to pay them, you name it. I mean, this is an intelligence war. And I'm not an intelligence agency. Mike Cernovich isn't.
It's crazy.
But we're in a James Bond movie.
It is. And the stuff that we witness, we experience, everything, it's really intense because we are playing the game.
We're in the field.
We're in the field.
Yeah.
We're in the field. We're chasing them around.
In the arena.
We're in the arena. That's right.
But we're not going to hide. And that's the point. And this is the point that Bannon missed, even though, again, I want to be clear, I like him. Right? You got to show your face. You can't let the enemy think that they've got you beat down. And Bannon, I don't know where he is. He needs to get out there. He needs to have events. That's why we're doing a Night for Freedom, where you can get tickets at anightforfreedom.com. Is we know we're under attack. We don't care. We're going to show up and we're going to have a good time.
Reclusive, yeah. Well, I tend to be reclusive only because you can do more digitally, but it is important to get together and do events. Well, it's been an amazing transmission so far. Millie Weaver, tell folks about the special report you put out, Joe Obama 2020 to rival Trump. It's on Infowars.com, Newswars.com. Other tidbits,
right.
Mike Cernovich, other little schniblets of information?
So basically, as far as this Joe Obama report, like I said, I didn't invent the term Joe Obama. This is out there. This is what the Democrats are promoting, and the lack of hesitation in these liberals when I asked them about Michelle Obama was frightening. Most of them want Michelle
It's
Obama.
groupthink.
A lot of them do want to support Joe Biden. Exactly. And what would they love more than to come into office and undo everything that President Trump has done to try to protect Obama's legacy?
And it makes it so easy. You don't have to think, you don't have to be involved. Just, I'm for Hillary, I'm for Obama, I'm for I'm for Michelle. It's just so easy. It's, everything's happy. Oh, I love communism, even though I'm walking out of the barbecue place, and I got a cell phone and everything. Sorry, Mike.
No, that's exactly right. They're completely losing their minds, and that is why when the harder they attack, the more transmissions you do. You got to remember, everybody listening, the greatest act of rebellion in America today is to share a link to Alex Jones, to Millie, to Owen, to Roger Stone, to Mike Cernovich. That is the true act of rebellion. We are the new pamphleteers. We are in 1776. 2017, by the way, is also numerically significant. Maybe we'll talk about that at another time.
No, go ahead. Talk about it.
And so again, the ones and the sevens. It shows the rebirth, a new era, just like in 1776. And that's why everybody felt it was changing last year. That's why everybody could tell that we're going into a golden era. We're going into a time of prosperity. And that was the significance of it. And now we're rolling in to the new golden era, the new age of prosperity. But that means that the pedophiles, the Satanists, the goblins, the orcs, the evil creatures, the Soros types, they have to come out even stronger because they want to return us into a dark age. So that's why people, if you're a patriot, you feel conflicted. You feel optimistic. You see that you're getting more money in a paycheck. You see everybody's out shopping.
Because the enemy's still there, and they're freaking out because the sunlight's baking them. And to be clear, this golden era, I agree, is coming in, is us getting ready to face the AI and the big super threats, where we're going to look back on these little demons and think, man, they were nothing compared to this. So this is God giving us a respite.
This is our chance. We need to take it. This is our chance to take our country, our freedom, and the weapons, the eugenics, everything that they have going on. The fact that now they're spraying our meats and our foods with viruses. I mean, we thought antibiotics were bad. They're spraying viruses on our food. The eugenics is up.
And they admit it all. They spray viruses on the meat.
Exactly. And this is our time to try to take our country back. We have a short window here before the technology surpasses so much to where we're just in complete enslavement. This is our chance to do it. We got to rise up and do it.
Great job, Millie Weaver. Your report. Again, Joe Obama, 2020, to rival Trump at Real Alex Jones on Twitter. Please follow us there while we're still there. Closing comments, Mike Cernovich.
Yeah, everybody listening, we're in a golden age. Work hard, enjoy the times, because the evil dark forces are rising.
Exactly. This is coming up for air right now before we get sucked back under. Get some air in your lungs, folks. We're going deep dive next. Stay with us. Owen Short.
Maximize your potential and take your body back.
Thanks, guys. Always a good time.
We're breaking the conditioning and fighting back against the globalist war on.
All right, thanks for joining.
All right, so we just did the InfoWars, did an hour. I do an hour, not every Friday. Most Fridays I do it. So, last Friday they had a guest come on the fourth hour. I get busy, but I like to do an hour, an hour a week sometimes, but it usually ends up being about every, 3 times a month. It's always a good time, good energy, good conversation. It gets a little, just me being a one-man thing, I like it, it's fun. But it's also fun to be in a room with fun people who aren't afraid to have sort of esoteric conversations. And just as I told people, I'm going to talk more esoteric this year. I've warned people. I said, look, if you just want more boring, conventional news, then you got to unfollow me, because I want to go deep into spirituality, go deep into the energy, the collective consciousness, the hive mind, right? I want to go deep into conversations, to have conversations people don't want to have. And we're getting there. But we have to, you have to meet people where they are and then lead people to where they want to go and they need to go and where they need to be. And that's where we're headed to. Anyway, January 20th, anightforfreedom.com. January 20th, New York, the 1-year anniversary of Trump's inauguration. There are going to be protests in the street. Our event, top secret. All right, well, the AI robot killers with the blockchain. I mean, come on, guys. Alex and I did a segment on that where once you have AI consciousness on the blockchain, what are you going to do? And then what are you going to do when they put imprints on us that add us to the blockchain? So nobody's thought about that. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you have a blockchain and then you have AI consciousness on the blockchain with miniature drones? I mean, come on, right? So Black Mirror is the future. You're going to have miniature little drones. So you can have nano drones. And then what happens when you have self-replicating nano drones? Right? Self-replicating nano drones that the size of a bacteria or smaller. So I don't know, but that is what is coming for sure. That is what is coming, and anybody who can't see that that's coming is going to have, rude awakening. That's why I tell people, enjoy life. Make the most of the golden era that we're entering. This is like the time of a harvest. The season, the time is to harvest. So we're entering a golden era. A nightforfreedom.com, January 20th, the first Trump-versary, the first of 8 or 7. How would you count that? Because I guess he's out in 2024. So is it a Trump-versary when he's done after 8 years? I don't know. First to 7, maybe. We'll see. First to 8, depending on how you want to count it. So enjoy it. How long will the golden age last? I'm thinking we have 1 to 3 good years, 5 at the most. So we have it's going to be seen as the Roaring 20s, just the way that we look at the Roaring 20s in terms of when the Great Depression came. We have 1 to 3 1 to 3 golden years ahead of us, 5 at the most. And then it's going to be like a cliff. So people are going to feel like they fell off a cliff within 3 to 5 years. And, I mean, it could be anything. We could return to a dark ages. Nobody even really knows. But the next year is going to be amazing. I think we have 3 at the most, but it could be 5. But no more than 5. 5 is max. 3 is most likely. 1 is a sure thing. So that's why I tell people, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're getting the most of everything. Make sure you're having the best relationships, the best prosperity from your jobs, the best spiritual prosperity. So enjoy it while it lasts, because the golden age. That's why it's a golden age. That's why they're called the golden age, because it's unlike the other ages. And we're going to go from the golden age to the dark. I mean, the dark doesn't begin to describe the age coming. We're going to go from the golden age to the plague age. It'll be like a plague. It'll be like a plague. It'll be like a new black plague. Once the AI gets out there and gets out, it'll be like another black plague. Maybe 90% of humanity. Could be 90% of humanity just vanishes from the face of the earth. Could be. Nobody really knows. But that's all I got to say. Positive. Be positive for the next 1 to 3 years. Enjoy yourself. You're never going to have a better life than what you're about to have. Never going to have a better life. So enjoy it. Thanks for watching. A nightforfreedom.com. ANIGHTFORFREEDOM.com. A nightforfreedom.com. Celebrate with Patriots in New York. Live music, entertainment, educational panels on free speech. It's going to blow your minds. A Night for Freedom.